Hello, all. This is Dswank, and I am once again in Space Engineers, and I'm taking a look at a series of mods by Moderncolin, and there's 5 of them. 2 of them are single block mods, and the rest are multi-block mods. And first off, we've got wheel locks, which, as it says on the can, are wheel locks. They're blocks. They've got this indent. You put your wheels on them, they lock them. It's good for transporting wheeled vehicles into space, and hopefully they don't vibrate themselves to death because they're a multi-grid entity. I guess that would be the best way to put it. Now, over here, we have a rotor that you can walk through. Ooh, excuse me. Which is very, very nice. There used to be a very big version of this on the workshop, and it broke about a month ago. It had transport tubes through it and things like that. But just the fact that you can walk through rotors gives you a huge option for things that you're building. It's really nice. Now, we have a series of doors from I believe he said it's the Land Raider, which is a Warhammer 40k APC. I'm not sure if it's an IG vehicle or a Space Marines vehicle, but either way, these doors are impressive, and they could be used for other things other than a Land Raider. They could be used for small vehicle transport down to a planet, and then you offload them and it flies back up, which is what I would use them for. They have a pretty good angle on the door that it drops down. It drops down, I believe, 1 square. So, yeah, just over 1 square. So you've got a pretty good drop down. And then, from what I can tell, everything has at least a minimalistic initial build state. So that's nice. Now, we have a wheel lock. So we have wheels. But first, let's take a look at the suspension. He has his own suspension, which looks fantastic. That looks really good. Now, here we have the wheels, and you can see how they attach to the suspension. And there are 4 of them, and they're all-terrain. Tires and the wheels each look different. And so you can play a game of Pimp My Base Runner, if you wish. But interesting new wheels, different tread patterns on each. And then you have this thing, which is like a snow tire with spikes of doom on it. And they look fantastic to me. They look really good. And then over here, we have 4 doors, and my understanding, they're supposed to go with this lock, but they can be used pretty much for anything, in my opinion, because they're that good. You've got one little control to open them, and you've got 2 versions. Well, I guess you could say 4. You've got the with windows and without windows, and then you have center and offset. So you kind of have all the varieties of these as you could get. Now, the last element, and probably my favorite, and I'm probably going to use it in some of my builds just because it's awesome. Let's see if I can get the... Okay. There we go. It's a little rough ride, But, as you can tell, it's an elevator. And he calls it a landing elevator. So, we've landed. Now, it's kind of hard to press the button here. I can't crouch. Okay, my jetpack came on. That would explain it. But I have ridden this up and down, and it is somewhat difficult to hit the up button here. But we can come back up. And these should work as up buttons as well. And up it comes. So, you could use this just as a generic elevator, which would be awesome. Because we've needed these in Space Engineers. So, these are the 5 new mod packs that Moderncolin has come out with. If you like them, go ahead, go look them up on the workshop, or just go ahead and look in the description box below. I'll have their workshop links there, and go download them and give them a try. They are wonderful looking. So, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, share it around, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.